Hi, I was wanting to make a recording because it's Saturday, the 26th of June, 2021, and I was just throwing some cards on the Summer Wells case, and unfortunately, I keep getting that I think the persons involved are closer to home, and what I am getting here is that there's been some form of a cover-up with the moon, and I think at least by one of the parents, and if not by both ultimately. This to me shows, I believe, a great deal of anger taken out on her. A great deal, a sense of frustration and a sense of competition, maybe even with her. And the person that I got doing this was really cold towards this child. I don't care if they were related or not. This person had felt nothing. They felt so I don't know if they were jealous or in competition with this child or felt like they were, but they were convinced that they had to do what they did in order to live. And it reminds me so much of what I just read on, which upsets me, of Liam. I forget his last name. It began with an H. But this could be one of those cases. It goes further and deeper. There is an argument that, or some kind of fighting or disagreement within that family dynamic that is very heated. Very, very heated. And it goes deeper than the surface. The moon and the Ace of Cups tell me this is extremely emotional. Someone lost control of themselves emotionally, and they're trying to cover up something that they did. They may not be being, and I'm sure they're probably not being, 100% honest with anyone who may have helped them, including their own spouse. I am getting the King of Cups falling under the Three of Wands. I believe that she has been taken further out of the area and away. And I think her father oddly projected that in what he quote-unquote thought. Well, I agree that she's been taken someplace further out of the way, quite possibly to a water type of body of water, a lake, a pond, or some kind of water system. Definitely a system of water or water body, stream, water. There's a lot of water here. And this is the trust, I think, of the child, despite somebody having very a lack of warmth towards them. Definitely. Somebody who is, they can't, I'm feeling like the child can't understand why this person's treats them this way. There's like some confusion with this adult seeming anger and towards them. They kind of wonder what they did. just picking up hits on what I'm getting. I think there's also physical assault here, because the Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups make me feel that someone's vulnerable to a physical response from someone. She could have been taken out of the area, and somebody could have chosen then to do something to her. Perhaps it is at this King of Cups. I'll have to look up what the Father is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we do get driving here again, or a reference to movement with the Chariot. And there's a sense with this card, this king, this male individual, possibly with the help of another younger adult, or it could just be how they, though they are an adult, they act a lot younger than they are. They don't have perhaps the mental development that they should. This can also kind of highlight that when you see that in your tarot, because we have a king and a knight. Now, like I said, it could be two different people. You know, I think we'll be finding out soon. I think this case will be wrapping up, actually. I believe definitely, no matter what, there's a strong male energy here who feels that he's gotten away. Someone who identifies as male feels like they have gotten away with something here with the Chariot, that they have triumphed, and they have thought to go further, and maybe to a water feature. That's, again, part of what I'm feeling like is possible here. And they feel more secure with wherever it was that they took her. So it would be an area that they're obviously familiar with, maybe from their youth here, with that Knight of Cups. And I'm kind of leaning toward that. This is an area where they're looking to cover up or make it look like somebody else could have abducted and left her. It's a cover-up. Okay. This says to me as well, it's a cover-up. It's a manipulation between two places. So I also feel that there are significant two locations. Obviously, wherever she was actively had her life taken, and wherever she was placed afterward, if it was not in the same spot. And I feel like there were two different locations here. So I think there's two different locations here that are significant. And it's connected to this King of Cups, who I think took her further out from the area in a vehicle. And maybe to an area where there could be a small water feature, or a smaller water feature. And the fact that this comes after we have two and then we have one, solo, that's what I'm getting. He feels more at peace after this man has done something that he's covered up. Feels more at peace. And again, there's deceit with the Seven of Cups in connection to where he may have been, to him having gained anything, but especially perhaps lies where being in a vehicle or being where he was actually at, which I think was in connection, whoever he is, was taking this child somewhere. But he's definitely someone who's covering something up. It definitely is a man that is covering up and trying to get in front of a narrative. But I don't think he's going to get away with it. Because the Seven of Cups just, it's too perfect. It's just like he's got the answers. He's got, you know, he's just too rehearsed, is the feeling. And he feels, yeah, he, again, trick. And the Seven of Swords. He's, could be tampering with the scene. I definitely feel like it is an adult male. It doesn't make me happy to be very suspicious, but I am very suspicious of the father, or an adult male that frequents the house or is like family in the house, or someone that they have living with them. I don't know who they are. I mean, I haven't really dug in depth here. Let me just pull a little bit more and see if I don't get something on like the identity of the man that I feel is responsible for. I sadly do not feel like Summerwell's situation in it as being a good one. Well, he's definitely, whoever he is, he's acting the part. But it's more out of fear of if he gets caught. Because, again, he is trying to deceive. And he's remembering, you know, this is connected to him. This is... and often with this card for a parent, it's the child, it's their child, the Six of Cups, or childhood. I'm just not liking where I think this is, you know, going. I feel like there is also, when I read vertically, as I read across, I feel like yeah, I'm definitely feeling that it's within the family unit. Let me see this one. The Seven of Cups. Okay. And it's when people start attempting to clarify the father's odd offering of answers, which are so suspicious. Yeah, totally suspicious. I don't think they're going to have to press too hard to get a better picture of the truth. I don't think he's a very good liar. Again, I do feel that initially he might feel like he's gotten away with something. I got this earlier. I've thrown cards in this case a few times because I'm just relaxing today. Before my show tomorrow. And sometimes I forget, is today Saturday or Sunday? And for a little while I thought today was Sunday. But anyways, this is what I'm getting. Here comes that Knight of Wands energy. Somebody is, you know, they're active to do this. To take her away from there and cover something up. And it's connected to, I think, a man. And there could be some drugs on board here. This with the water and the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. And then we have this moon, can be moody. And especially with the cups here, then, it could be like they've got something else on board. You know what I mean? Little somethings. And more than likely, more than one thing on board. I'm just wondering if they don't have maybe, if that is maybe a life that they might conceal from a lot of people. It looks to me like they've got another part of their life where they twistedly think or felt, it seems to me, like the answer for their sense of relief of having to give attention or being the one maybe fighting for attention. Maybe he didn't, I don't know, feel like he was getting enough attention from the wife. I can't, this is all alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. I can only, until more comes out, surmise. And I don't really know. But it sure is interesting. And it makes me feel like there's some definite issue, because I've gotten now 3 times, and there have been 3 times that I've thrown the cards, that I'm getting this issue that feels really egotistical, frankly. It's like, really, dude? This is a child. You are how old? It's like, I almost feel like, is this resentment of the child like you would of a sibling? It feels very immature to me, inappropriate. And maybe that is also kind of the flash here message that even though this is a grown adult, they act like way, way younger and way more immature and needy, especially emotionally, of others and others' time and investment, I think, with them. Or anyway, so I'm wondering if there were not problems within the marriage, maybe over a period of time. Again, I could be totally wrong. I am just reading on circumstances that I heard through different news sources. But anyhow, I'm not liking the feeling around the King of Cups. And let me just see. Is that King of Cups her father? See if I can get any clarification. Is that King of Cups her father? Is the King of Cups Summer's father? Yes, okay. I get that this is somebody that has gotten this before, somebody that is very disconnected, does not care. He does not care. It's all about him regaining his confidence and strength, and that he has changed destiny, or he has changed his fate, or he feels like he's really changed an outcome. Well, he has, but not in the way that he thinks. 2 of Cups. It's for a one-on-one relationship. I think wanting that one-on-one attention more. And so there's been some kind of altering in one's life so that one isn't having to put one's energy in the same places anymore. It's been rearranged. It's been changed with that Seven of Pentacles. In a relationship, in a close relationship. I mean, I don't know if Summer had special needs or if it was just the fact that this man felt, whoever he was, that her needing her mother was more that he can deal with. I definitely feel like this. So then we have the Eight of Cups and the Devil. Oh, great. I think somebody learning how to do something horrible and coming up with a plan to take someone, kidnap, and because it really looks like, it's almost just, out loud to me, how, to kidnap for dummies or something along these lines. It's just, there's a sense of somebody trying to study up, or having studied up, taken their time at least, invested something into learning how to do what they were doing, and it looks like they set it up. But it is to control someone, and it is to do something diabolical, completely without feeling. We're shown that, where there should be love. Death. Oh my goodness. And the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, and this person, I've got to get that card, sorry. And it looks like this person was very devoted to that task. You can't imagine why somebody would do that to just a young child. But I am getting somebody that is so stunted on the inside, and it feels like a man, that I think that they felt that this child was somehow taking too much time or energy away from them receiving time and energy from another source. Although I'm not shown the Mother card here. Could it be that the mother is the one that is jealous and feels, yes, it certainly could be. It could be. But there's definitely one, I think, person here that we're being shown feels like for some sick reason that if she's not in the picture, it's the answer to having the attention that they want, and that it's a game changer, and it is. But I definitely feel like the law is going to figure them out, and pretty quickly. Okay, so that's my reading on Summer. I didn't get Summer. Great, now I'm lost. Just as I'm trying to close out. Well, her first name is Summer, and she is missing. I'll make sure that I get it up here. I can't believe it. Now, I know I scribbled it down. It's like, come on, didn't I get this down? Hold on, guys. Yeah, I just keep getting cover up. Okay, well, I didn't remember the last name, but I know I said in the entry. And I will be putting up, of course, pictures, and you can decide for yourselves. I am going strictly by my cards. I have not looked at any video footage of her parents or anything like that. So I've not had any subconscious picking up on body clues or anything like that. So now I'm going to go do that. Now I'm going to go look. Because the 3 times I tried to read, I kept getting that this is somebody she knew. This is somebody that took her as some kind of threat to their need for attention. And again, that unfortunate bit of a feeling, much like I got when I read on Liam Husted, that somebody wanted to be free of any obligation. They wanted to make a very big change in their life. And I mean, come on, drop the kid off at the fire station, for Pete's sake. But this is a deliberate choice to be evil, and that's what I'm being shown with the devil card in there. This is, instead of doing like, okay, you can be selfish, fine, go off, be selfish, be a jerk, but don't be completely evil. I mean, drop this child off at a safe location with, you can do that at a fire station or something. So I'm not getting a real positive reading on the parents at all. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm willing to throw one more time and see if I get anything positive. And by that I mean like as in not having anything to do with this. Okay, thank you. Oh, and if you like this content, please, please, please make sure that you are subscribed. My subscriber, YouTube likes to add and subtract, and sometimes they go on this weird cycle of where they really bounce my numbers. So make sure you're subscribed, put the attention notification bell on, and please remember to put the thumbs up. Thank you. Bye-bye.